I'm such a fan of everyone in the suit.
Hey, thanks for coming. It's been a while, hasn't it? Here, this seat's for you. We don't meet all that much, considering we're both out there handling odd jobs. My crew won't shut up about you. Always asking when they can see you and talk to you. Rumors of your daring deeds come in like the rising tide. Your reputation continues to precede you. Yeah, I do what I want when I want. Same with the boys here. Still, these days, lords rise up and then fade away just as quickly. All of them are desperate to ensure they're surrounded with the best of the best. And the guys I know have started settling down in places befitting their talents. Wandering about, moving from job to job. It seems like it's gotten much harder to live that way in this day and age. So, how about you? I bet you've had a couple invitations come your way. So, even you're still figuring things out. I guess you can't go making such choices too impulsively. I didn't want to talk about this. But if not now, then when, right? I got an invitation from Jing Province, see? I ain't sure if I should accept it or not. I don't even know the caliber of the guy who sent the invitation, but life would be a hell of a lot easier than it is now, that's for sure. To be honest, I don't give a damn about myself, but my crew. If I leave them high and dry, they're done for. I'm living for more than myself, you see? You're right. I'll think long and hard about what seems best. I really appreciate you coming around. You see me like this. That's why, well, it'd be nice to spend more time like this, if possible. I'll send my boys on home at some point. Then maybe we can enjoy some quiet time. Just you and me. Hey.
Changsha has thrived for centuries thanks to the Yangtze.
I heard that you aided Xiangsheng and my father in the past. I appreciate your support now, too. The Sun clan needs more people like you. Please keep fighting for our side. Well, we can't afford to let our guard down. There are many who wish to take the Imperial Seal from us. Now that I think about it, my father was very brave to keep such a thing. But I suppose that's just the kind of man he is. After all, they don't call him the Tiger simply because of his prowess in battle. Once he sets his mind on something, he dashes forth with courage and vigor. The lesser beasts in his way can't help but clear a path for him. He really is. I think that disregard for danger runs in the family. My tendency to run wherever my feet take me comes from my father. I also tend to trip and fall quite a bit along the way. Zhou Yu is always scolding me for it. I wish I possessed some of Chuan's composure. Unlike me, he's always thinking things through. You should get to know him if you get the chance. All right, it's settled. It seems the Sun family is going to be enjoying your company for a long time yet. As long as you are here, my father will lead the way and we will support him with all our strength.
I wasn't able to greet you properly before. I am Sun Quan, son of Sun Jian. My father and my brothers spoke well of your efforts in the last battle. You will be of great help to us in the coming fight against Liu Biao. We're counting on you. I will be securing our defenses at our stronghold. Father said he chose me for such a role because of my cautious nature. I think he simply has some misgivings about sending me to fight on the front lines. You're right. My journey has only just begun. I am a member of the Sun family. I have spared no effort in becoming a man capable of honoring our name. But every battle I fight reminds me of how much greater my father and brother are than me. I feel I still have a long way to go before I can stand as their equal. We've only just met, but here I am telling you all my thoughts and insecurities. Modest? Am I? But hearing you say that has cleared my mind. Now, I can focus on my true purpose. Sorry. I have just gone on and on about myself. Regardless, today has been fruitful. If it isn't too much trouble, I want to speak with you like this again. Being with you keeps me from straying from my true path. I can feel it.
Lord Handong is a regular.
I'm such a fan of everyone in the Sun clan.
Right. We can do it! Food's wonderful at my place. We use the freshest fish after all. There has to be some way for me to get on board.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
I heard there's another big conflict.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid...
If I hear one more yay out of the people...
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm.
I must say, I'm surprised that you were so willing to welcome a stranger like me. But now that I've seen this calming place, I understand. We can talk here without interruption. Please try not to be so tense. We fought on opposite sides in the Battle of Jiacao, but I'm no longer your enemy. I visited you today because I'm interested in your way of life. Will you trust me even if I give you such a vague reason? I'm glad I could pique your interest. Now, let us speak a little more. When I saw you on the battlefield, I found the way that you fought most fascinating. My eyes were ceaselessly drawn to you. At the time, I could not understand why. It was only later that I found the answer within myself. I realized that you represent my ideal. I understand, but please, allow me some more time to explain. I haven't been able to keep you out of my mind since that battle. And what's more, I have heard talk that you kneel before no leader. Forget General Gongsun-san. You are not even in the service of Liu Bei. You were merely a guest of theirs. The revelation was such a shock that I was forced to reflect on my own life. You stand on the battlefield of your own volition. No, it is you who underestimates your own value. I believe that all paths in my life will lead me to the field of battle. For it is there that I can express my ability to its fullest potential, snatching victory from the jaws of a brutal struggle. It is when close to death that I feel the certainty of life. I have no hesitation in this way of life. However, I had never considered the choice of not following someone else. Oh, how narrow-minded I have been. I don't think I can go on fighting much longer, now that I know. Is that what you think? You are a very fascinating person indeed. If you have no objections, I would like to get to know you better. Let us spend the night discussing our philosophies on aesthetics. Very good of you.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we could walk.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here.
We meet again. You were most impressive in the Battle of Jiachao. I wondered what had become of you after Wang Yun's death, and had not realized you had joined Gongsun Zan. Instead of entrusting yourself to me, you appeared as an enemy. Still, I can't claim to be surprised. I'm just glad to see you in good health. It's just unfortunate that we find ourselves on opposite sides. But you follow your own path. I see that. You are not my vassal, so the choices you make are your own. Whenever I see someone with a bright future, it is my habit to help them, even if I cannot persuade them to join me. As you should be. Tonight, I have prepared a splendid feast. Eat what you will, fill your belly, and prepare yourself for the morrow. One day I intend to rule over all of the land, and it behooves me to treat well those who gather under my roof. Otherwise, I will never win the hearts of the people. I am fortunate to have been born into one of the greatest clans of our time, and I will not succumb to the temptations of tyranny. In fact, I am so benevolent that I forgive certain fools who refuse invitations to become one of my people. If it weren't for my family's noble name, I might have dragged you into my service kicking and screaming. A close call, you say? You take advantage of my goodwill. Few others dare speak to me the way you do. If you care to know who I truly am, apart from my noble name, then be sure to always answer my summons. You speak your mind and do not put on airs. I find that refreshing. Now, my household staff will be putting the finishing touches on tonight's feast. I am a man of means. There are no obligations, just an invitation to enjoy some fine food. Let's go. Indeed.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed.
You've gotten stronger, Zilwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Ziluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Zhuhua, Bai Luan, and Zi Luan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there. And you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan. One of the best. My father. He taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father, but he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhehe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle. After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down.
Oh, what great timing. I was just talking about you with two of my fellow students. Let me introduce Zhuge Liang and Shishu.
So you are the famed warrior. I have heard stories of you. To be meeting you in person is... I am Shishu. I am traveling the land, attempting to broaden my horizons.
My name is Zhuge Liang. So, this is... I just never thought I'd meet a guardian of peace. It's truly unfortunate that you lost all of your memories.
Zhuge Liang, please. My apologies. He's a man of great talent, but can be a bit,
And you, on the other hand, are always downplaying your extraordinary intelligence, Shishu. I find it quite vexing. Anyway, I will be taking my leave. This has been most enlightening. Well worth taking a break from my seclusion.
Sorry about all that. As you may have inferred, my eyes are not quite as sharp as Zhuge Liang's. So there's something I wish to ask you. As a guardian of peace, which of the major lords has impressed you the most? I thought so. I also feel that there's something different about him. To hear that a guardian of peace agrees...
That's enough for now, Shishu. You shouldn't ask questions you've already decided the answer to. I can certainly understand your sentiment. However, for Lord Liu Bei to achieve conquest, he will have to walk a long and perilous path.
That's why I want to help him. Although perhaps it is arrogant to think that I can. Thank you. Your words of encouragement mean a lot. I hope we'll have the opportunity to speak again soon. Somehow, I feel certain we'll meet again. I hope I can be of assistance.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle. Nothing's changed. The state of the realm.
Oh, meeting you here by mere chance. This certainly is a strange occurrence. And how has life been treating you these days? You being you, things must be going quite well, right? Oh, what a relief. I cannot stand pretentious modesty. But seeing you face to face tells me all I need to know. You are one of the more interesting characters around. You are no one, so you can yet be someone. You can be someone, and yet you are still no one. Your lack of memories is probably preventing you from figuring it out. What I'm saying will become clear eventually. You'll get it sooner or later. I'll have my eye on you to see how you progress, too. The Shuijing retreat is open for people like yourself, you know? Oh, hello. What's up?
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. After all the work I put into opening this.
Yeah.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land.
Things are better since Lord Liu Bei came here, but
In spite of everything, here we are.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are older.
If I hear one more yay out of the people of
I
Yay...
heard the capital's been practically reduced.
Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have support from the
Lord Cao Cao.
Ah, good to see you. What do you make of Puyang? Yes, I quite agree with you. The Qing militia is tending to the fields and defending them. And the vibrancy in town is drawing in even more people. To have not only envisioned, but also realized something like this, Lord Cao Cao has proven he is no ordinary man. Anyway, it seems that Lord Cao Cao has now grasped what underlies the current turmoil, following our confrontation with the Qing Yellow Turbans. He seems able to solve whatever problem he is faced with, progressing forward, step by step. But no one else is able to walk that path ahead of him. All they can do is follow behind and try to keep up.
So many people are after this land. I heard that every once in a while, someone finds
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
I spent everything I had on making a...
My brother left to go make a name for himself, and we haven't heard from him since.
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may just float away. Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay. Li Bu.
has to be some way for me to get on Lord Yuan-Shu's good side.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he?
Everyone said the capital would be safe.
Well, well. Quite unexpected. Running into you here, of all places. Our fates must truly be linked. You and the great Chen Gong. Not in the least. I've been vying for a thorough discussion with you for some time now. I've actually taken quite an interest in you. You move wherever the wind takes you, without being beholden to one specific lord. You were once part of an organization devoted to restoring peace in the realm. A survivor of the fallen. How much indeed? That's about the extent of what I've learned about you. Pursuing stability, relying on the abilities of others, living a carefree, unobserved life, slowly growing old. A life where no one learns your name or what you have accomplished, where you just exist until you're no more. Your way of life is totally different, though, and that fascinates me. In this way, I too am a person who hopes to use my abilities to make a name for myself. Meeting Lord Cao Cao was truly excellent, but I don't want to live reliant on the abilities of others. I believe we are not too dissimilar, you and I. That's a natural response. Still, I only said as much to gain your favor. There's no other reason. On the one hand, there are those who yearn for such a lifestyle. On the other, there are those who naturally throw themselves into it. They seem similar, but are fundamentally different. It is precisely for that reason that I believe we can form deep bonds together. I look forward to deepening this relationship. I hope you feel the same.
In spite of everything, here we are.
All those rumors about that mysterious beauty. We don't hear anything about her.
We're members of the Sun Clan, too. Let's make it...
all here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
We will seize Fan Castle and use it as a base to take Shangyang. All forces advance and proceed with the plan.
So the Tiger of Jiandong is now a mere pawn of Yuan Shu. He intends to bring chaos to Jing. I shall hunt him here!
The enemy is barricaded within the castle, ready to fend us off. The wind blows from the east, and so we'll carry our fire arrows forth. All according to plan. Now, we wait until Lord Han Dong and Sun Ce do as instructed.
Do not assume that the battlefield moves as you will it to. It is arrogance, a trap for the inexperienced.
Challenge to truly shine. Must be forward thinking at all times.
Infested.
I understand.
The enemy officer
Thank you.
has been defeated. So it begins. And I am to wait until the signal is given.
It's a vital role I've been given. How can I not be excited?
Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behold, you hounds of Liu Biao! This area is now mine!
Maybe now they'll realize who they're up against. All right, let's wait until Zhou Yu gives the signal.
The battle seems to be intensifying. Where is the signal, Zhou Yu?
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Yes!
This territory is ours.
This is how you do it.
Take this! Let's go.
Nothing to worry about with us here.
Concentrate. Well done. You performed. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Let's go. Their movements are odd. The frontal attack seems to be a diversion.
Aim must be the north. We should head there.
Counting on
Begin advancing.
This place is critical for this battle. I, Zhang Fu, shall make it ours.
Bear witness to my plot.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
What's going on with Zhou Yu? Where's the signal? Maybe I should move in.
Time to advance!
My strength. The enemy officer
Was not
has been defeated.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve for my criticism.
Oh, you have come to aid me. My thanks.
Do not stop! We're getting through their defenses. Let's go!
Look at Lord Swan Silla go! We shall follow him and go on the attack! Excellent timing. Would you mind lending me a hand?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
Alright, let's enter the castle! Everyone follow me!
Take this!
Gather our troops and halt their advance! Whatever the cost! Do not let them roam free! Start the advance!
What? The situation in the west has shifted. But Sun Tzu, do not assume that the battlefield moves as you will it to. Once again, Sun Tzu has defied my expectations. The enemy officer. Then there's no sense hesitating. All forces! Assault Fen Castle! Now, advance!
Let's go! Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position! No hesitation!
Is this the end?
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
We are winning! Don't let up now!
I know how to get the job done.
Looks like the enemy aren't pushovers. Reaching the castle may require some effort.
Take this! Will someone please notice me? I need help!
Thank you for coming. I can keep on fighting now.
One down! Many more to go! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this!
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Take this! Concentrate. Tables turn. My strength or my might was not enough.
battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
Oh, you have come to aid me. My thanks. Bear witness to my death.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Can't believe
the enemy officer has been defeated.
You see that?
Let's get serious.
Child's play. Luck shines on us this day. Keep it up.
Take this. See it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Bear witness to my power. That. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. My passion. This will do it. I'll go down. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. Take this.
Your skills.
The enemy officer
You're definitely
has been defeated.
Sir has changed the tide in the blink of an eye. Then this is our chance. Begin our attack on the castle. Forward march!
Let's go. Let's go. This isn't good. I can't lose here. Not now.
Looks like the battle's reaching a climax. Let's go dominate the enemy and secure this place.
Hey! You're here too? These guys are strong, and they really like to fight. Take this. Take this. officer has been defeated.
This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Our allies are doing well. The enemy officer, keep it going, has been defeated. The enemy officer 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 has been defeated.
Nice going! Keep it up! Will someone please notice me? I need help!
Concentrate.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this. Let's go.
Don't think we'll give up this castle that easily. We will resist until I fall!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this. Take this. Bear witness to my power. Well done. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come at me! There we go.
Take this. Take concentrate. All my might. Take this. Concentrate.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. How wonderful.
They're strong. I must think of a way. For the sake of Jing Province.
It's a relief to win my first battle. I must thank Sun Tzu, for his bravery was what brought about this victory.
Thanks, Zhou. Everything worked out because of you. I don't know what I'd do without you around.
I could say the same for you. Your achievements always exceed my expectations. Perhaps I ought to try and learn a thing or two from you.
Seeing the young ones making their mark is so heartening, is it not?
Yes. They've all grown to be dependable. There is little I can teach them now.
They may show you promise, but they have not yet matured. They still need your guidance.
Indeed. Teaching them is a challenge. I am not certain that we will be up to the task without you, my lord.
Do not worry. I don't intend to retire just yet. There is still a great deal I must do. For the sake of both the Han and my family.
What's the matter, Father? You called for me rather suddenly.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your recent accomplishments, sir. You did well.
It feels a bit strange hearing you say that. Anyway, as long as we keep working together, Liu Biao and Yuan Shao will have no hope of beating us. That said, I can hardly believe how persistent they're being. It's beyond desperation.
They are well aware that as a symbol of Imperial authority and legitimacy, the seal could be used to claim absolute power. I don't doubt that those who wish to use the seal to fulfill their greedy ambitions will continue to come after us.
So we'll be a target as long as we have the seal, even if we defeat Yuan Shao?
I suppose so. Yes.
Well, it isn't like that changes anything for us. We'll keep working together and protect it. Simple as that. Just leave it to me, Father. I won't let him touch anyone in our family.
Glad to hear that from my boy. Then I better work just as hard. We will need to think of a plan. A way to keep both the seal and our family safe.
Oh, it is you. Don't look so concerned. I was just thinking about something. Namely, what would I have done if I were Lord Sun Jian? It was Lord Changpu who recommended that we protect the Imperial Seal, but ultimately, it was our Lord who made the decision. Back then, I thought that if the tiny trinket was only going to bring about war, that it was best to get rid of it. It just wasn't logical in my mind. Lord Sun Jian raised an army because he wanted to protect the Han and protect his own family. If our clan and the whole of Changsha ended up getting dragged into the conflict, it would have defeated the purpose. But our Lord knew that full well, and chose the most difficult, most uncompromising path all the same. He is a man of incredible talent and courage. I once aimed to be the same as him. Or even... Anyway, that is enough ruminating for me. It is time to focus. Surviving these upcoming battles will require every ounce of our strength. You will have a major part to play as well.
Sometimes, I can't help but marvel at my father.
What's this all of a sudden?
I suspect fate may have had a hand in him stumbling upon the Imperial Seal in Luoyang, but either way... He has driven Liu Biao to the brink almost single-handedly, as well as negotiated a favorable alliance with Yuan Shu. Even Yuan Shao is no match for him. Don't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If Lord Sun Jian does defeat Liu Biao and take over Jing Province, it is feasible that we could gain control of the entire land.
Now that would be something!
Although, whether Lord Sun Jian would wish to do so is another matter.
Huh? What's all that noise? Hey, what's going on? Has something happened?
Sir, there was a gust of wind, and it snapped the pole of Lord Sun Jian's flag.
Snapped the pole?
Oh. Well, such things can happen. I just hope the wind won't affect our advance.
Yes, I hope so too. Oh, it's you. Allow me to express my gratitude. Your help in that last battle was most valuable. You're surprised. That won't do. Can we talk? I want you to understand how I feel. Then please allow me to have a moment of your time. I have a long history with the Sun family. Sun Ce and I grew up together, and I am proud to call him my close friend. He was reckless in his youth. One time he fell from an enormous tree and broke the stone wall surrounding a villager's house. Another time he ran away into the mountains during his lessons, and we later found him fighting a wild boar. And once, ignoring my warnings, he ate a wild mushroom he'd never seen before and swore it was delicious even as he turned green. I was always there to deal with the aftermath of all his unpredictable actions. Indeed, I was determined to keep him safe. Thanks to those times, even now, I feel able to respond to unthinkable situations. Then, the other day, I faced my first battle alongside him, and I was full of confidence. It was, well, you know how it went. Sun Ce was in his element on the battlefield. No one could stop him. No one could keep up with him. I'm glad you don't feel pity for me. Everyone else seems to. But I'm the one who feels lucky to be with my friend. I plan to serve as Wu's strategist, not to keep Sun Ce in check, but so that he can fulfill his potential. If you liked what you saw of us in the last battle, I hope we'll be able to count on you in the future, too. And aside from that, I'm interested in you personally. I hope to hear more of your story sometime. I feel our fates are intertwined. Until we meet again.
Lord Shang Pu scolded me, Lord Hung Gai encouraged me, and Lord Hung Dong just smiled at me.